Hello snooker fans, and welcome to Talk and Chalk. I'm Brad. Today I'm excited to bring you the very first episode. You can expect a bit about what's going to cover on the channel, a little bit about me, sort of my background, why I like snooker, why I want to talk about it, and yeah, just in general, snooker. Love it. First of all, a bit about me. I'm 19 years old, I study physics at the University of Sheffield, currently in my second year, and I am the Treasurer and Tournament Secretary for the Pool and Snooker Society. Yeah, so you probably want to know why I got into snooker. So, you probably don't actually, you probably don't give a fuck. So why I got into snooker. My dad had it on TV as a very young age, and I had one of the small 4.5 feet by like 2 feet tables. So me and my sister would just smack balls, and I'd play on it quite a lot, to be honest with you. Really enjoyed it. My earliest actually memory of watching snooker was at the 2009 World Championship final, where my favourite player, Shaun Murphy, lost in quite a devastating fashion. So if you were to ask me, why do I like snooker, or as I would say, love snooker, I actually can't put my finger on it. It's just something about it. It's really complicated, yet so simple. It's just potting some balls, stringing a run, and that's it, frame one. However, to actually do that is really tricky, and I really enjoy the challenge. So a bit about me as a player. I was a snooker player as of young, then I switched to pool, played county juniors, for a couple of years, and then decided to start playing snooker again. Played it quite a lot. I think my most was actually 50 days in a row. My highest break's 56. Always looking to improve. Really enjoy snooker. Obviously, sometimes you do want to thump the wall. Other times you just absolutely love it. The buzz you get from snooker is really something special. I think that's what I love about snooker the most. Don't cry, Jess. It's okay. This is so emotional. It touched my heart. So what can you expect from this channel? I'm going to try and do a tournament review / mini preview of each tournament that comes and goes. Talking about the winner, shock results, who had good individual runs, towards their either tour survival or, 16 cut off for the World Snooker Championship. Just in general, sort of discussing how I felt the tournament was as a whole, anything controversial in it that we want to chat about. Another thing is we might even, fucking cheeky bastard. Another thing I want to do, I've not actually seen this on YouTube, so I thought it'd be something interesting, is, when you see the pros play the exhibition shots, I thought I'd try and do a little tutorial, not, massively, in-depth about technique, it's more just a bit of fun, and try and explain actually how the shot works, or, give you a little tips if you want to try and, do that to show off to your mates or whatever. It'd just be a little bit fun, oh, look at me, I can do the Jimmy White screw back, So something that I really want to do on this channel is talk about the structure of the World Snooker Tour, talk about the events, the format, any controversial subject, regarding tour money, the shootout. I feel like as an amateur, I could really sort of give an insight, as I watch it, to what the fans want to see, but as well as a player, I can understand why some of the professionals might get annoyed, and possibly just give my views and see if you guys agree. Something I really want to do on this channel is talk about the players themselves, was that long? Fucking Shaun Murphy pause. Another thing I want to talk about on the channel is individual players. So I'm not just on about the top 16, like Ronnie O'Sullivan, Shaun Murphy, Mark Selby, Ding Junhui. I'm on about the lesser known players, such as Yu Delu, Zhao Xintong, Luca Brissell, David Gilbert. Everyone sort of all around. Talk about their actual seasons, how they're doing, do I feel they could have done better, little bits like that. Another thing I would want to talk about on this channel is just products relating to snooker. For example, the Pro Chalk we have here. What do I think of it? Is it better than the old one? Is it worth the price? The snooker pro tips, little things, even just to tip maintenance. Occasionally on the channel, I'm going to be discussing the psychology of the sport. It's a brutal game. You could be sitting there while your opponent is knocking in tons after ton after ton, and then suddenly it's your chance to clear. Can you do it? That's the question. So I'm going to be discussing what you should be thinking, trying to encourage that positive mental attitude, to build your confidence up. And hopefully just give you a bit of tournament advice based on my experience on being a psychologist. Ew. How was that, Jasmine? Alright. Alright? Oh, fuck me. Hopefully by the second episode I'll be a little bit better. First one's always shit, no?